4 in the morning, I'm thinking about money. I need it, I want it, I can't even sleep. Could be gone any moment. Know the cops looking for me. I'm not stopping or slowing, cause I gotta. Shout out to the trappers, we all back lit as the out of Henny Man, battle rap trapping. We definitely got the streets. Alright, it might be an end of an era, man, or at least for now. Hitman Holla takes to Twitter and says, June came to an end. I put belt ass on the Spin Master. ARP putting his body bag in a body bag. I'ma chill on dude. I might disappear for 2 months. Destroy Mook is the mission. So just a reminder, Hitman Holla vs. Murder Mook is going down September out there in Houston, TBL. Let's see if both parties could kind of cease fire for a little while and let the battle happen. Speaking of battles, have Danny and John battle, man? If not, I think it needs to happen. This situation is only getting crazier, you know what I'm saying? Now, it started off with Cassidy doing the interview over here at Battle Rap Trap, where he mentioned that John hasn't paid everybody and said Danny Myers by name. Uncle Rock asked John about that on camera. John said some things that Danny Myers didn't agree with. Danny Myers went over there on Battle Facts channel, had his piece, and John kind of took it there immediately. If you need any more context, we got the full story on the page. Go backtrack and all that. Last night, Danny got wind of what John said. He was over there with Polo World. He heard certain phrases that John said, and this was his reaction. Check it out.
Now, we heard what he just said, because it's better you hear for yourself. How you feeling about that?
All right, so first of all, if anybody watched me on Battle Facts on the joint I did, you can't find not one time where I asked for the money. John just told y'all I never called his phone. So what do you mean I'm begging for money? I never asked for the money. I never asked. He told me he couldn't be. He wasn't able to give me the last $1,000 he owed me, and I said okay. I just took the loss. So and not one time has I called or texted his phone since that text. So when Danny begging for money, what the where did that come from? Even if I ask for the money, it's my money. How I'm gonna beg for something you owe me? What is you talking about? And then all this eating. What do you could call my phone with that type of talk? I'm a battle rapper, but I'm not a battle rapper. You understand what I'm saying, bro? I rap to stay out the street, nigga. All that bro, don't do that. Don't ever. I never said nothing like that to that man.
Alright, I'll put that link for y'all in the top comment. Make sure y'all tell them the trap sent you. Danny definitely was talking his talk. I'm saying, like, once again, I'm asking, have they battled before? I'm really asking this at this point. If not, somebody book that ASAP. John did respond with a simple gif of LeBron doing that I'm so scared type face. So, we'll see where that ends up at. Alright, now we gonna move on to this fallout between the EAZY and Tech Sego situation. Now, I already dropped a blog with they specific fallout situation, but it was also some reactions to that. Let's start with Zan, man. She says, well, I guess I go to hell then. Say, wallahi, you not hiding a baby from Remy. And I've been hiding the fact you effing female rappers behind Shawty back. So Zan try to hit him with a little two-piece real quick and follows up with, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Then says, I'm sick of this N-word. F them battles. You can't do people wrong that know you in real life. Battle she referring to is EAZY deleted a lot of the battles from the former Trenches artists, including Tech Sego and Zan. Now, EAZY responded, you should fly then. And I'ma keep it real, they had a long back and forth that I really didn't have time to cover because there was really no confirmations or anything of any specific information. But I don't think it's nothing going on. I think whatever Zan is implying that she knows, she's really gonna keep it to herself. Now this situation is a little bit different though. C. Bree the lyricist takes to Twitter and says, my battle got removed and I ain't even been bothering nobody. LMAO. Now be word, if I start talking, I'ma embarrass everybody. Now I no longer give a F about nobody feeling. If you remember, C. Bree got caught up in the EAZY and Remy drama a little while ago. She actually took to Twitter, denied everything and all that. Well, shout out to T with Tati, man. See, Bree pulled up over there the other night and she kind of sounded like she got a story to tell. Check this out.
I so happen to hop on Twitter once every in a blue moon. I see what's going on with Tex, who I don't understand why y'all listening to anyway, because this he the type who like whoever somebody tell him to like. So my thing is, I'll never advocate for a person who be okay with bullshit happening as long as it's advantageous for them. And then as soon as the situation pans out to where, oh, now it don't work out for me, now you want to put on blast. You should have put on blast back when you was talking shit about him. But he was but you thought that he was going to elevate his career. You've been feeling a certain type of way this whole time, but now the whole culture got to know because he didn't spell your name right. Go to you a pussy.
See, Bree, the only reason why your battle got removed is because of the issue you having with Zan. Zan just happened to be the only person you battled over there. So they was trying to punish her and you just collateral damage is basically it.
Why you removing her battles now? Because when I wanted to beat her back in November, everybody was saving me. Everybody wanted to call my phone. I had to be on the phone with him for 4 hours. I had to be on the phone with Remy for 2 hours. And now all of a sudden, everything that I said back then came to light. Everything that I said back then came to light. Everything that I said about every single person in that group, now all of a sudden, now we all gotta hear. Because the thing is, like, at the end of the day, yeah, it might be your platform, but that's our intellectual property as well.
Yeah.
Like, we're the ones who take the time to write that. Like, the shit that I was going through in the midst of writing for that battle, and that knows that. I told him this personally. I lost my job behind, like, making sure that I was prepared for that battle. Like, when I tell you, like, when we first met, he tried to fuck with me. I was 2 weeks fresh off of being butt naked with his homeboy, and I was like, I just don't move like that. And that's just the end of the story. And it's like, okay. But then we spent the block a little bit later and was like, you still my brother? And I was like, no, I do not. What's up? I can do that. I'm an adult. I ain't know what was going on with him and Remy. Shortly after that, Pap knocked him out. I didn't want to do with it, and I didn't really give a. And then that was that. So then I didn't hear from him or Remy for a minute. When I randomly get a request to be on the trenches, and you know what? Actually, the rest of that's going on my. I don't think that him and Remy was talking around the same time that he and I met. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand that.
So for lack of a better word, if anything, Remy took the nigga from me.
All right, once again, shout out to T with Tati. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to put the link in the top comment for y'all to check out that whole video. We'll see if C-Bree actually go live to finish off her story. As of now, I ain't seen no easy response to that situation right there. But now we got the old school rivalry between Easy the Block Captain and Tay-Rock. Cabo Bravado takes to Twitter and says, URL, it's y'all turn to remove all Easy the Block Captain battles. Let's go. Tay-Rock says, facts, especially that whack-ass 2-on-2 we did. It's his fault we lost to Geechee and Swamp. Easy sees this and says, you went out the night before, N-word, stupid, and F up in the third, not me, not at work. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hilarious argument to be having, man. Musa tweeted and said, all text battles are removed from YouTube. Oh my God. Tay-Rock responded to that and said, I don't F with text, but Easy a B word for that. That was wrong as hell. Easy responds and says, you a B for always talking about me, and I don't mention you. My at work. Mambo on Twitter says, you a B for lying because you always saying some ish about Rock. You always a B for not proofreading this ish. Tay-Rock says, that N-word my oldest son. I'm just mad my son a whole B word. Then Tay-Rock takes his own Twitter and says, I'm gonna make that N-word so mad he gonna do a live about me. Take all your situations and make everything about me. I love it. Narcissistic vibes with the laughing emoji. Easy responds to this and says, my at work and it's documented. You talk about me way more than I talk about you. And I wouldn't give 2 Fs if they took my at battles, quote unquote. And I'm not blogging on your scary ass again. Then Swamp says, battle rap really has become a shit show for real. Tay-Rock says, ever since you came around. Swamp says, nah, that's your boy or bull. And then he puts the bull and the cat emoji or says whatever he is, laughing emoji. Tay-Rock says, laughing emojis, his whole ass too. Y'all the same class, laughing emoji. Swamp says, nope, been battling since 2009. I was just graduating high school. Tay-Rock says, that N-word a old ass rookie. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. Easy getting into it with a lot of people, so I couldn't even include everybody, man. He got into it with Muslim Poppy. Him and Shotgun Suge had a little back and forth. But I'ma just finish this off with Tech Sego's last tweet. It says, we clean the house on all platforms today. Some of y'all gotta go. If you ain't here for Tech Sego, I don't got no beef behind with anyone behind any platform. If we got problems, my DM open and I apologize for rocking caution too. I just wanna rap. And for the record, Tay-Rock saw this and threw a 100 emoji, Text threw a 100 emoji back. So it's all peace in the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? And then one last tweet from URL. And they said simply, you can't copy respect. A lot of people took that as a little shot though. All right, I'm gonna finish this blog off with my dog Jakkboy. I call him in Frank White Spaces, kind of talking about this situation. So y'all check that out. Let me know what y'all think about all this in the comments, man. It's Battle Rap Trap. We got the street.
He said that he reached out to the job nigga, and he told the job nigga that he needed a change, because his point was Easy didn't talk to him, Easy talked to Ja, and he talked to Ja. So Easy, you knew because of the job nigga, because he told the job nigga. So it looks like at the beginning he went about his shit the correct way. It's when I noticed you niggas is playing and you keep doing it. Cool, we finna have fun.
Yep, now
As well as something can be
going up.
Yeah, as well as something can be simple, when you don't abide by simple, clearly you have a motive.
The other thing though,
Word.
Jack, is like the other thing is, so he's Easy's wrong on those two accounts. But on the flip side, I feel like Tex could have gone about his issues another way. But the separate thing for me that bothers me as well is uh all these niggas that be saying he's not from Philly, like on that side, it'd be a lot of niggas that be standing with him
I
when
just, I,
everything is
I
good.
just, I just say this. Yeah, I
Why
know.
like
That's
that
why I
shit
talk,
fuck with
bro.
me. Like, why did you
Frank,
stand next
Frank,
to that nigga
Frank,
at all?
Frank. Do you realize who you talking to? Have I not went back and forth with Rosenberg about this shit?
You feel what
Am
I'm
I not?
saying? Like,
Am
that's
I?
not
Am I not the
crazy.
nigga telling you that I don't? I get gratitude out of seeing Muslim Poppy think that he's doing something stand upish right now, but really you squirming because you couldn't be a stand up nigga when you was faced with
When
the
y'all was
actual
when y'all
bullshit.
was good, you was standing next to him. Now y'all bad. Now he not from
This is what I
Philly.
talk about being a friend, bro. You yes man is Muslim Poppy. This what yes man get you. When he beside you, he's yesing you, and he knows you doing bullshit because later if y'all fall out, he gonna talk about it. He know you doing bullshit. Everybody has a brain. He know you doing bullshit, but he wants the benefits of what your popularity brings. So he's yes man in his way through it with you. Now that it's fell apart, and then you did the same shit to him you did to everybody else. Now it's I'm gonna tell my side and do that. I don't got no sympathy for you, but I am gonna have fun watching you squirm.
Nah, squirm is crazy.
That's all it is. Nigga like a
Oh
fucking worm.
shit.
It's watching you
Shit.
squirm. Cause all you're gonna do is go from being a yes man here to a yes man somewhere else. Your personality traits of who you are.
It's just
It
if
just
you
is. It
believe somebody
just is
not
what
from
it
where they
is.
are, don't stand next to them at all, like at all. And then or whatever your issue is with somebody. Like if and Jack has behind the scenes, Jack has seen me fall out with people. Y'all never see me come to the internet with that shit. Behind the scenes, I'm gonna talk to Jack because Jack is the voice of reason. Yes, psychopath Jack is the voice of reason for a lot of us. But on this internet, you'll never hear me come to internet with my issues. My issues with people is my issues with people, and it stopped there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, this shit just strange. I grew up in a different time.
I'm gonna tell you why it's like that, bro. I've experienced a lot of trauma, but I refuse to be a victim. So I turn it into life lessons instead of trauma. That's it. And then I just don't have a problem with speaking to people and telling them what I've seen. I got 34 years of being in the dumps. I'm just now, you know my situation,
Yeah,
Frank. I'm
yeah.
just now starting to blossom as I'm not one, but in the way of the world, a civilian. I'm just starting to blossom. I've always been what I've always been.
Mm.
For my dog, yeah, I'm war ready. 223's up in this clip, they so dead. I might smile, but shit be weighing on my soul heavy. It's no let up, that's what they all tell me. I'm coming to see ya, me and this Nina. Boy, when I catch you, you know it's on sight. Turn them into a bleeder, girl, I need to see ya. I'll be in your arms by the end of the night. Here I go, headed down this road. Asking the Lord to protect my soul. You don't make mistakes, yeah, that's one for sure. If it's his time to go, you finna let me know. Tiptoeing through your block, just me and my Glock. Letting off some shots, who done called the cops? Whenever we cross paths, nigga, you can do the math. Shit happens so fast, all they seen was a flash. Gonna make a nigga crash, send them hitters on your ass. You playin' with my fam or you playin' with my cash. Be careful with your words, bitch, they might be your last. Did a 100-yard dash, it's too bad he wasn't fast. Niggas talk a lot, they tryna see if you live it. Niggas dying for clout, I don't know why you were risking. It's all fun and games till they try and punch that ticket. Mama prayed you made it home, we was praying that you didn't.